Yeah, buddy. It's your boy Chicago's very own James J. Hustle Hawthorne reporting to you live but not live from GNN. That's Ghetto News Network. I want to talk about something tonight that I find really disturbing. I don't really even know how to start off, man. Let me just jump right into it and tell you what I saw all over Twitter, all over Snapchat, all over Instagram, and all over TikTok, especially TikTok. Ever since Trump won, a lot of people have been coming out of the woodwork, displaying their anger and hatred towards him, and not only towards him, but now towards people like me, Trump supporters. I can't tell you how many videos I've seen that disturbed my soul. I see so many school teachers on there, doctors, nurses, lawyers, judges, police officers, food service workers, all type of people that can affect your life in a very negative way. And again, what I'm about to tell you, if you don't believe me, you can go look it up for yourself. I saw a video with several teachers talking about how they found out their student parents or the student's father were Trump supporters. Said how they are doing things on purpose to screw up their grades, doing things on purpose to lower their GPA so they can't get certain scholarships, so they can't get into certain colleges. I saw a judge being secretly recorded by one of his staff, where the judge and a bailiff was laughing about how the judge had certain police officers that were pulling people over that had on Trump hats or Trump bumper stickers or anything on their car that let them know that they were supporting Trump. How these officers were pulling them over, planting evidence on them like drugs and guns and different things like that. And how they would come into that judge's courtroom the next day for a hearing or whatever it is after you get arrested to find out if you're going to have a bond or not. And the judge was laughing about how he was denying people bonds that have never had a criminal record, never had an arrest. Laughing about how him and the officers were in cahoots of planting drugs and guns on people that never had drugs or guns and never had been arrested. For a judge to do that, you playing with people's lives. You playing with people's lives. The most disturbing thing I saw was a doctor and a nurse. Two separate videos, and again, you can go look this up for yourself. How the nurses were talking about how they were mistreating their patients if they found out the patient was a Trump supporter, or they thought the patient was a Trump supporter. How the doctors were bragging on these videos and talking about if they found out a person was a Trump supporter, how they would screw up or screw with their medical and didn't give them the right treatments. And they were laughing about how they are gonna start doing things to people and just telling the family, oh, well, your family member just didn't survive the surgery. Oh, your family member didn't make it. I saw an EMS worker, female, I guess she thinks she's a male, had blue hair, talking about if she was dispatched out to certain crime scenes, if she was to pull up to a crime scene and a black man was shot down on the ground, how she was going to make him succumb to his injuries, and by the time they get to the hospital say that he just didn't survive. Because she said, according to what she said, all of us black men did not stand behind Kamala, so therefore we are at fault for Trump being in office because Trump and us want to take away women's rights. And that's not true. That is absolutely not true. You have restaurant workers, chefs, talking about how they were doing things to people food already, have been doing it for the past few years. If they found out the person came in with a Trump head on, or the person pulled up in the parking lot and somebody saw a Trump sticker or a Trump flag on their pickup truck, how they were doing things to the food, putting saliva in it, cooking it with urine, putting feces in it, and laughing about how the person would either get food poisoning or nothing ever happened to the person. They were perfectly fine, but they just thought it was funny that they did something to their food. I'm talking to all of my Trump supporters. I am a Trump supporter. Please be careful. We are under attack in this country. It's sad where we have people in high-ranking positions, professional positions, that are in control of our lives and our destinies when it comes to us moving forward in life. They have control of certain things. They have access to certain information. I'm telling you, if these people are crazy enough and brazen enough to do videos like that talking about what they've done or what they will do or what they want to do just because somebody is a Trump supporter or somebody is married or has a family member that they're close to that's a Trump supporter, they're talking about doing things to people's food. They're talking about ruining people's lives when it comes to the legal system. They're talking about ruining people's lives when it comes to the educational system. They're talking about taking people's lives when it comes to surgeries and different things like that, all because you are a Trump supporter or you are okay with Trump or you have a family member that's a Trump supporter. That's not right. And some of these people have been arrested. It's just sad, man. It's sad. The world that we live in, how they are doing things like this. We are under attack. Please be careful. If you are going to go to a restaurant or a doctor's office for an appointment, a mechanic shop, anything, do not wear your Trump hat, your Trump gear, any of that. And it's sad that I have to say that because I'm just trying to look out for people's safety, because after seeing these videos and all of these people just being brazen and talking about the things that they have done or want to do to people like us for supporting Trump, it lets you know that our lives are in danger. Anyway, you all be safe out here. I just wanted to relay that message. And again, everything I've said, if you don't believe it, go on Twitter, go on Instagram, go on TikTok, go on Snapchat, all of these different sites. Type in keywords Trump derangement syndrome or liberal meltdowns. Type in those keywords and you will see all of these videos that I'm telling you about. Anyway, it's your boy Chicago's very own James J. Hustle Hawthorne reporting to you live, but not live from GNN. That's Ghetto News Network. You all be safe out there.